My brother came home for the weekend and I was so excited. We got here, all we did was play the game, smoke, stay up late, vibe out, eat whenever we wanted. We had a time. Now, when it was time for him to leave, I felt horrible. I felt bad. I felt low. I felt lost. And it wasn't because I was going to miss him for leaving, which I mean, I was going to, that's the bro, but it was mainly because for the past 3 days, all we did was entertain ourselves and seek out easy, instant pleasure. And that was enough to make me feel like complete crap. Now, if only 3 days of that made me feel that way, no wonder most people in the 20s feel lost and low, because most people in their 20s are only doing things that entertain themselves and they're seeking easy, instant pleasure. But if you're here, no worries. I'm gonna show you how to find direction in your 20s and make the best use of your 20s. And it all comes down to finding this one thing most people aren't looking for anymore. But first, if you don't know who I am, my name is Faith, and my entire goal with this page is to help you reach your goals. Now, if you're serious about that and you're ready to change your life and reach your goals in 2025, go down to my description and click the first link you see. I will see you there. You're not alone in feeling lost in your 20s. I've been in your shoes. I know how sucky it feels. But the only reason you're lost is because you're not looking for this one thing. And truthfully, I wasn't looking either. I had no clue it existed. I stumbled into mine. But once I figured it out, everything changed for me. And now I want to show you the one thing you gotta start looking for. Because when you find this thing, your life will change too. Now, to help you out, we need to go back a few years back when I had no clue this existed. Back when I was in college. I've always wanted to do great things and live a great life, but for a long time, I wasn't. I was going for an accounting degree I didn't care for. I was terrified of graduating college and stepping into the real world, and my future did not excite me. It looked blurry and scary, and I did not want to step into it. And so I ran towards entertainment to escape the dread of knowing I was not stepping up into my potential. I was not doing what I wanted. But that all changed when I stumbled into self-improvement. This one book, Atomic Habits, found its way to me. And when I read that book, my eyes were open, because that book taught me so much about life and how to improve. And when I put that into my life, things got better. And from that moment on, my obsession grew. I wanted to keep reading books like Atomic Habits that would change my life forever. And so for a year straight, all I wanted to do and all I did was read. I was obsessed with it. I could not get enough. And the more I read, the more my life improved, because I kept getting tactics and strategies and mindsets and the fundamentals that improved me as a human being. All from reading. Now my life started getting better. My habits changed. I was productive. I was doing a lot more. And people noticed that. And they started coming to me for advice and asking me how they could do the same thing. And that's when I started realizing a lot of people want more from life. They have the voice and ambition telling them that they can do more, they can do better, they can be their best, but most people aren't acting on it. And the more I saw it, the more I started resonating deeply with that, because if I hadn't found Atomic Habits and read that book, I would have never learned what it takes to achieve greatness. I would have never changed myself fundamentally. How many of these people out here who want more, how would they ever find that book? Or the book that would change things for them, or the education they need? Because the world isn't teaching this. Nobody's talking about this stuff, so how are they gonna find it? Most people aren't. That's when I found my purpose and stepped into it. My purpose is to find those ambitious souls who want to do great things but aren't doing it, and teach them how to do it. Teach them how to build their discipline. Teach them how to change their habits. Teach them how to be productive. Teach them how to reach their dreams. That was my purpose. And the moment I found that, everything changed. I became more driven. I became more goal-oriented. I became more disciplined. I started making sacrifices and doing things I normally wouldn't because I know why I'm doing it and I know why I'm put here. I don't feel lost anymore. I'm 24 years old right now and I don't feel lost. I wake up ready to take on another day because I know where I'm going. And if you want the same thing to happen to you, you've got to find your purpose. That is it. You have to use your 20s to find your purpose. Now, I'm not here to say that once you find your purpose, your life will be easy and everything will be peachy fine and you'll be happy forever. No, that's not going to happen. But what will happen is that you'll now have direction and clarity on where you want to go in life. And when you have that, that is when you're going to be more driven. You're going to be doing the work most people aren't doing. You're going to be making the sacrifices and you're going to make your dreams happen because now you know why you're doing it. You know why you're put here, and that makes all the difference. Or you can be like the average person who has no purpose. So what do they wake up for? They wake up to either go to work or school on their phone or go back to sleep. That's what the average person is waking up for. They have no sense of purpose or direction in life. And so where does that lead them? Nowhere good. Nowhere you want to be. And you don't have to be there. You don't have to follow the path of the average person who goes through life feeling empty, not knowing what they're here to do. You can be the high achiever who makes it their mission right now to find their purpose and then live out their purpose. And I'm telling you, once you get that, everything will change for you. It won't be easy. Things won't get easy, but you'll have a sense of direction. And that will put your heart and your mind at ease because you know you're going somewhere you want to go. And now you can take on all the hardships that will come with tackling your purpose and trying to reach your goals. You can take that all on without bowing out because you know why you're doing it. Now, if you got this far and you have not yet subscribed, what are you doing? Go ahead and hit that subscribe button because I make videos Monday through Friday, post them all designed to make you your best and help you reach your goals. Ultimately though, if you want to reach your goals, there's only 3 things you gotta do. Number 1 is take action. And the action step you can take today is to make it your purpose to find your purpose. And a good place to start is to ask yourself, what are you naturally good in that you can get better in that most people find hard? And how can you use what you're good in to help other people flourish? Number 2 is stay consistent. Continue looking for your purpose until you find it. And when you find your purpose, work on it until the day you die. And number 3 is make your goals happen. But you can't make your goals happen until enough time passes. And you can't fast forward through time. You can't skip through time. But you can influence how time changes you and your reality through the actions you take and how consistent you are in taking it. You've got this. I believe in you.